All right, before we start here, I just want to kind of apologize for the fact that I never post YouTube videos or updates for that matter. My excuse is that they're hard and I have to film them horizontally like this. It's just a little goofier than like this, you know, but anyway. So if you've been following along on the Instagram, the Snapchat, the TikTok, you would know that I pulled the engine on this here pickup. If you've been on the YouTube, it probably was nice sounding and whatnot, but now it looks like this. So for anyone that isn't familiar, cylinder number 2 here was low on compression. So of course I had to kind of pull it out. It was starting really hard, a lot of blow by. So now we're down to this. I tried a couple of the temporary fixes, whatever. I knew that it wasn't any of that. So we just got down to business. The heads, which are currently in the back of the pickup, which probably isn't the best idea, but that's where they are. Everything on them looked fine. The head gaskets looked brand new. They look like I could have reused them. All the injectors are fine. All the valves are fine. Nothing looks weird on the valve springs or nothing. So this is my piston box. Cylinder number 2 piston is down buried in there. It looks fine. I've got some pictures I'll probably throw in here. The rings, none of them really looked out of the ordinary. I had one piston with a tiny bit of I don't even know, oblique play on the top little bearing there. But other than that, I really didn't have anything. Really kind of kicking myself here. I was hoping I could reuse this, but I kind of screwed that up. Probably could use some RTV, but $100 gasket, I guess I'll just have to buy another one. So yeah, I apologize I didn't film the teardown or nothing. I considered it, but I really didn't feel like it. And messing with YouTube stuff is kind of a pain when you're doing long form videos like that. Everything on my crankshaft looks fine. There wasn't any abnormal wear anywhere. The camshaft I still haven't pulled out. As far as I know, that looks fine. All the cylinders look fine, really, for the most part. There was no deep damage or nothing. Here's cylinder number 2. It's kind of hard to see if I can't get that light down. There's a little bit of vertical scratching, but nothing horrible. Cross hatching still visible, but from what I've understood, the cross hatching is very deep on these things. But there's no horrendous broken piston ring ruined cylinder type of stuff. Probably just gonna hone them, deck the heads, deck the top of the block. As far as I can tell, there's really no reason to sleeve any of it. Sleeving I know can help, but at the same time, it can also be a little detrimental if you get the wrong person doing it. So for that reason, I'd kind of rather not, because there's not a whole lot of machine shops around here. If you don't know where I'm from northeastern Montana. Obviously, looking at that license plate, you'd think I'm from Flathead, but that is not the case. Anyway, yeah, I am still gonna pull this cam and crankshaft out. I'm not too sure on what to do for main bearings and the rod bearings and stuff. I think mail on Rock Auto is about my only option. For piston rings, I'm going to go with the Total Seal rings that Justin offers through R&D. One thing I forgot to mention is these are 30 thousandths over pistons. So obviously cylinders are also bored 30 thousandths over, which is why I would refuse to bore this out anymore. And if I did need to, it would be sleeved. So let's hope and pray that is not going to happen. So anywho, I'm going to do my best to kind of get this stuff back together in a timely manner. Obviously, I'm still in high school for a couple more months, so yeah, surprise, I'm 18. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that needs to go back in before this is reusable. I'm also probably going to switch the axles out while I have this in here like this. This is a Dana 60, but I have a 355 set outside that I snagged for $1,000 from Hansers and Billings. This is a Kingpin Dana 60, the other one's a ball joint. A little bit of difference. I know some people prefer these, but what can you do? Not worth switching the gear over when you can just swap the axle out. So, and I'm still debating on a rear shackle on this flip on this front. I'm probably not gonna do it. This pickup already sits high enough. It don't ride that bad. So for those reasons, I probably won't do it. So anyways, there's the YouTube update. We will see y'all next time. Go follow the Instagram at @BlueBrickNose, and the TikTok is BlueBrickNose, and then my Snapchat, if you want on there, is just Coy Bowman. So I think I'm going to post this video on TikTok as well, so I don't have to redo it in vertical. So we'll see y'all next time. Catch you later.